Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review, episode number 111. So I'm reviewing the 112th episode of anime, the Chunin Selection Conference. This one is basically an episode where they figure out who gets more of the Chunin. I'm like, I would have thought they'd done this sooner. Yeah, but because of the Misuke disappearance arc, they waited exactly, believe it or not, 42 episodes after the tuning exam wrapped up to finally do this. Yep. Plus, this episode has tons of stock footage from the tuning exam arc. Well, basically stuff from the tuning exam, and of course, a little bit of the Mitsuki disappearance arc. They examine pretty much all the characters who have qualifications to become a tuning. And Boruto and Shikadai basically just commentating over stock footage we've already seen. Mostly just stuff with the tuning exam and, of course, the Mitsuki disappearance arc. Well, not much Mitsuki disappearance arc, but a lot of the tuning exam arc. And they decided to promote Sadara. And then all of a sudden, Sasuke walks in. Yep, Sasuke. And he's still looking for that man with the fishing pole. Yep. Those who know who the heck this guy is, in case you want dropping on this one and missed the tuning exam arc, he was a character for this is why I've heard behind the scenes stuff. Excuse me. He was supposed to be in the Boruto the movie. Naruto Boruto movie. He was supposed to be in the film, but he was cut due to time. And basically the tuning exam arc, which was basically seen from episodes, I think it was like 51 to 70, those episodes basically an adaptation of film, but also stuff that was in Kishimoto's original script for the film. Yep, and Sasuke is reporting that he still hasn't found him yet, but he said for several checkpoints basically find him. And he gets sort of informed about Sadara being, selected to promote a channel. Then he figured, though, that probably shouldn't because she briefly got stripped being a genin. But according to Naruto, Karasuchi, the Tazakage, suggests that she not be blamed for the incident, the Mitsuki's parents arc. And in the end, you want to know who's selected to be promoted to Chunin? Shikadai! Who else? Yeah, just like in the previous generation, which Shikamaru got promoted, was the first person promoted to Chunin, this generation, it's Shikamaru's son. Like father, like son, the first one's promoted to Chunin. Though here's something uniquely different about when Shikamaru was promoted to Chunin, he actually wore the Chunin vest when he was seen in combat. I mean, from the moment he got that vest up until I think it was like this series, he always wore that vest. Not in the case of this one. Basically, by the time Boruto happened, he had stopped wearing his Chunin vest. Basically, he was already, I think it was a Jonin at that point, who knows what. And yeah, he's pretty much a Chunin for pretty much the entire series. He never got promoted to Jonin, as far as I know. They did update the vest, basically what you see that Kakashi was wearing post time skip. Well, the second time skip of the series. Yeah, the first one was roughly 2 years. Second one was also 2 years as well. Not the time skip between like the end of the fourth Ninja one and up until Boruto. Just the one they had before the movie The Last. Yep. So they ultimately choose Shikadai because he was the one who acted like he basically gathered intelligence, and according to basically Shikadai, he thought he was more because he played the qualification to Chunin. No, and Shikamaru was like, that's actually a correct answer. The reason we promoted you to Chunin because you care about your comrades. Okay, that's actually quite interesting. Boruto does the same thing, but he was actually disqualified. He was mentioned in the episode he was disqualified at this point to be promoted to Chunin because he used a scientific ninja tool he was not supposed to. They do keep in here that they mentioned that Sasumori is pretty much being considered to be promoted. He is qualified for Chunin, but she was promoted at that point. And Dekai too. Now, Iwambi and Metal Lee, they have still maturity to go. They still have a lot of maturity to go. Still a lot of growth to happen with them. Same thing with pretty much the entirety of Team 40. Yeah, they like 1940. Basically Team 15, which is basically Sasumari's team. Now Sasumari has grown a lot, and despite having shown to join the Scientific Ninja Tools program, she still is a shinobi, still a ninja. But her teammates have got a long way to go, so they're not qualified at this point in time to promote to the Chunin. Shikadai promoted the Chunin makes sense. There's the fact that, well, he comes from a genius family, and two, he actually is very good at being a leader and basically gathering intelligence really well. And him being the first person makes perfect sense. The way they explained the episode, like originally Usada was gonna be chosen, but then Naruto's like got the good idea. Why don't we just promote Shikadai instead? Yep. After all, he was the one who basically got the ball moving for the outside forces, the stuff that get the international resolved pretty quickly. So yes, it makes the most like Sakura makes most sense, but it makes more sense to basically promote Shikadai. So yeah, it was actually a good move to promote Shikadai, and apparently get this, that he's going to be captaining his own team, which is not consistent of his own team, Team 10. It's just he's basically having a team consists of himself, Boruto, Iwambi, and Watami from basically Sasumari's team. I gotta admit, this is not a bad idea to do. Also, this is probably the first episode that I can think of that probably in a while that Boruto has not appeared in, where even though you see him here in the episode, but it's all stock footage. The only characters who appear who would not appear in stock footage is just Naruto, Shikamaru, Sasuke, and Shikadai. They're the only ones. And Shikadai gladly accepts the promotion to Chunin. And I don't know if the animators did this on purpose, where he fights in the third round a blonde from the Sand Village. Just like how his parents basically first met the Chunin exam. Yeah, his father fought his mother, who was a blonde, in the third round of Chunin exams. Though he basically gave up, but he basically, if I remember, they, like a whole boatload of people recommended he promoted the Chunin, mainly because of his intelligence. And the fact he was able to outwit Tamri pretty quick over the course of what appears to be about a good 20-minute match, possibly. And this is a woman he will later marry and have a child with, years later. And I gotta hand Shikamaru, he chose a damn good woman to be his wife. Though, unlike his father, who chose a brunette to be his wife, he chose a blonde. I would not be surprised if Shikamaru fell for if Shikadai fell for this woman from the Sand Village, who reminds me a lot of Ino. Yes, because the hairstyle. Yeah. But yeah, pretty good episode. I mean, it wasn't, let's say, disappointment, but to me anyways, Shikadai was the obvious choice. Yep. Despite the fact I wouldn't mind if they... And apparently there's a rule in place, only one person from Shonen, which... That makes no sense, because the last time they had a Chunin exam in this series, which is basically in season 19 of Naruto Shippuden, pretty much everybody, except for Neji, got promoted to Chunin. And Shikamaru. Of all the people from Hinley who participated in the second Chunin exam, everybody but Neji got promoted to Chunin. Neji got promoted to Jonin. Chunin. Yeah. It's quite interesting how that basically qualifies everybody from Hidden Leaf for the main characters. They get promoted, but this, nope, one. I have no idea why. It's a very dumb rule, despite the fact that you could at least allow maybe 2 people. But no, we have to have 1, which I think is quite stupid. I would think, though, because Naruto's Hokage, he actually can legally change that. I'm sure that, well, his friends don't. I'm sure his friends, who a lot of them are clan heads, I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem with it. No. As far as I can tell, for a lot of the shinobi who are currently young ones, they probably wouldn't mind that either. Some of the older shinobi might have a slight problem with it, but yeah. but who knows? And I'm definitely looking forward to next week. Shikadai's first mission as captain. Hopefully he does not get stripped of his Chunin rank because of it. I hope so. It's his first mission. At least Mogi is going to show up. But knowing her, as she's been the whole series, she'll do jack frickin' squat. Yeah, that's the thing with Mogi since she's been in the series. I mean, this is a woman who's an old friend of Konohamaru's, and it was stated before the start of the series that she knows wood jutsu. A jutsu she has never demonstrated the whole series. Nope, never have. As a matter of fact, her only action she ever took in the whole series is in the worst arc of the entire series, the Chocho one, where she used some strength to stop a part of a wall falling on somebody. I'm like, that's it? At least Konohama Udon actually had to do something. But not Mogi. God forbid Mogi do something. Yeah, I hope she does something in the future because it's quite dumb. They hype up this woman and she does nothing in the series. Nothing. She doesn't appear in that many episodes. Konohama appears a lot more than she does. Udon appears at least more than like 2, maybe 4. Yeah. Hopefully so. So yeah, that's particularly it for this particular review. Oh, forgot to mention. Sasuke, the last time he showed up in the series was during the Parent-Child Day arc. Yeah, it's been like a good, I think about 17 episodes since he last appeared, so it wasn't that long. Shikamaru, well, he just appeared last week, so it's not really a big problem there. Naruto, I think it's been a little while since he showed up. He wasn't in the last arc. No, I don't think he was. I think he was in the previous arc. Yeah, I think he was definitely in the previous arc, but yeah. So, that's it for this particular review. I have no other videos planned for today. In the case of tomorrow, I have currently 1, maybe 2 videos planned. One definitely is viewed the newest episode of Attack on Titan. The other one is possibly the review of Season 25 for Case Closed. Okay? But see you soon next view. Bye.